P. Diddy is in the custody of the feds after they had received a toxicology report, and it shows that Kim Porter had the symptoms of foul play that went on in her last moments. This is why a lot of people said that they seen P. Diddy dumping out the bottles of Ciroc, Ace of Spades, and all of that in the backyard. He took 3 garbage bags to the dumpster that was nearby in the business, in the back of the business, like behind it where the woods are and everything like that. And they believe that there's a lot of evidence still missing. That's why when they question the fact that P. Diddy hired a cleaning crew to actually try to cover up and literally wipe down everything in the mansion before the coroner's office could even come in there. This is why they never found no exact details in relating to who's the one that took out Kim Porter. Somebody was over there basically wiping down and sterilizing everything before the authorities even came in, man. If y'all want to get justice for Kim Porter, all of the Diddy victims, and you care about Tupac and Biggie, like this video, comment 222 and subscribe to the channel, man, because now it's really coming down, man. Like, they should have never let Diddy get out of this like clean and scot-free. Like, he had way too much time to try to hide all of this stuff. As soon as they seen what was going on, they shouldn't have believed him right away. A lot of times people will take his like point of view, or they'll actually give him the benefit of the doubt or something like that, because he was a celebrity, because he was rich and he was famous, had all this money, and it was easy to trick people into believing you, into like actually coming onto your side and everything like that. And this is the reason why when they brought Keefe back into court this week, and he had 3 dispositions, and they were detailing the reports of everything that was going on with P. Diddy at that time, and he was well aware of P. Diddy's phone number. This is why when P. Diddy always stepped out on the balcony to take the phone call, they matched the phone signals. They found the old Blackberries. Everybody was using the old phones back then. They actually found traces that they had the number of Keefe and P. Diddy's phone, so he directly called him and sent the hit. They called each other the night that they were in the MGM, and they saw Tupac after Tupac just got done stomping out Keefe's partners and everything like that. They called Diddy and said, "Hey man, I'm here with Pac right now. Like, are you gonna send the money to do this or not?" This is what everybody was basically just being way too greedy and trying to get this $1 million that Diddy was sending out, man, and he was wrong for that. That's why a lot of people believe that not only did he have something to do with that, but the year following that, when Biggie Smalls got sent up. Why is it that they rode in the same like entourage, the caravan, and the security team is supposed to be watching out for both of them? Why did P. Diddy split up the security team and say, Gene Deal, you come with me in this car, you go with Biggie Smalls in that car, and whatever you do, don't run the red light? P. Diddy was saying over and over again, yeah, don't speed, don't run the red lights, make sure you stop at the stop signs. As soon as they pull out onto the main street after the party and everything like that, another one of Diddy's parties, they pull out into the main street, Diddy and them in the right lane, Biggie Smalls and them in the left lane. P. Diddy and them, they cut him off and go to the left lane, and Diddy's telling the driver, you could frantically see P. Diddy being a backseat driver. He's like, no, cut them off. As soon as they cut him off, they told him, run the red light. P. Diddy says, run the red light, run the red light. He's like, you told us not to run red lights or to speed. He says, no, I'm telling you to do it now. You better do it. So they go, and then the people behind him, Biggie Smalls security, they're thinking like, man, Diddy's gonna be mad at us if we run this red light, so we might as well stop. Then that's when the hitman came from the side and started busting at Biggie and all of them. The whole Suburban was riddled with holes and everything like that. That same night, they said that P. Diddy, he turned off all the communications. He was in hideout after that night, and he didn't really come out and do no meetings. He was supposed to have multiple meetings and promotions that was going on. He didn't show up to the Bad Boys concert. He skipped Mace's bringing him out on stage and everything like that, and basically he wasn't there for the Craig Mack award recipient. And so that's when they knew Diddy must be knowing something that the other people didn't know. He knows the fact that Biggie Smalls got set up because Gene Deal already proved that Diddy was already trying to set up Biggie and Pac at the same exact time, man. If you guys are fans of Pac and Biggie, I want you guys to comment 222 for Tupac. I want you to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because now we getting into the whole thick of things. The security was at Diddy's house through this whole 30 years. Gene Deal, this is why he's got so much power amongst Pdiddy. That's one of Pdiddy's like basically that's Pdiddy's biggest op right now is Gene Deal, because he's been around Diddy while all of this was happening. One thing y'all gotta understand, if you really know about celebrities and security guards, the celebrities keep the security guard in the same room as them at all times in case something goes on. They're not paying them all this money to be downstairs, outside, around the corner, or whatever. They need to be right in the same room as the people, the VIPs and everything like that. That's why Diddy's security guard, the main guy, the boss of all the security guards, was Gene Deal. He was the head of the security detail. What that means is that in the hierarchy of the security guards, Gene Deal is the boss man. He's the one that says, y'all flank left, y'all flank right, I'm gonna stay right here and keep eyes on both of y'all, and They make the rules of how they're going to move while P. Diddy is with them, and this is what keeps everybody safe. They were around. They were in the rooms with Kim Porter. They were in the rooms with Cassie. They was there at the Diddy after parties. They were there for the all-white party, and they were there for the freak parties, man. This is why they know the most about everything, and this is the thing that P. Diddy is most scared about. If Gene Deal takes the stand alongside Keefe D and they expose Diddy and TD Jakes in the whole Kim Porter, Tupac, and Biggie situation, it's over with for Diddy, Jay-Z, everybody that's involved in all of this, because they know that the way it's gonna work, Keefe D is already telling on P. Diddy. P. Diddy has no choice but to tell or take the 100 years. He's gonna end up telling on Jay-Z, the other executive from Bad Boys, the dude who's already written in the brand new allegations that just came out. Like, there's a lot more. There's at least 3 to 4 main prominent people who was actually on the same level as P. Diddy. This is what P. Diddy, who he would talk to, like, behind the closed doors and everything like that. This is who he was, like, plotting the little moves with and the finesses. And this is who he would go to find a new way they was going to trick somebody. And so basically with all this, they got the evidence, they got the detailed reports, the surveillance footage, they have the phone records from T-Mobile that released, AT&T released the phone records, and they showed that P. Diddy, Gene Deal, Keefe D, Von Zip, they were all heard in the phone call. Like, Gene Deal was standing next to P. Diddy and he was calling for some sort of, you could hear the security radio chirp in it. That's how they knew that they was inside Diddy's house. Then they knew that the number that they was calling was Von Zip. It was Von Zip calling Diddy. And the only Von Zip never wanted to call Diddy directly. The only reason Von Zip's phone would ring on Diddy's phone is if it was Keefe D that was with Von Zip trying to make the phone call so that they could try to talk to Diddy. They tried to hide any trace of Keefe D and P. Diddy directly communicating with each other. This is why they used the middleman. Once the middleman, the things happened to Von Zip that the 12 came and they found everything in his possession, what he was hiding. They found the keys to his stash and they went in there, and that's when they found the exact flip phone that they was using this whole entire time when Pac and when everything was going on during that Mike Tyson fight. This is why 50 Cent came forward and said he's gonna try to fix all of this, because he believes that there needs to be justice for Tupac. If you guys want to get justice for Tupac, Biggie, Kim Porter, Heavy D, Craig Mack, comment 222, like the video, subscribe, and share, because now it's really heating up, man. They're about to do the subpoena. You already got the indictments coming in. The grand jury has been selected. The 12 jury members has been selected. Keefe D came in for the depositions in court, and it looks like they're moving forward with him actually taking the stand to testify against P. Diddy, because the one man that they was gonna pay to do the hit and everything like that, they thought that Keefe D was supposed to be the quiet guy that would never talk. Where he comes from, they literally keep everything on the low. You supposed to do what you do and then not ever say anything about it and everything. But that all changed once Keefe realized that once he actually is set in stone on him, and it hit his stomach hard that he was not going to get that $1 million from P. Diddy. Von Zip already ran off with it. He did a whole construction build to build a whole entire club and everything like that. That's the $1 million is gone right there. So Keefe was like, you know what? He's like, I'm gonna tell on dude, I'm gonna write a book, whatever I gotta do, because he thought that the proffer agreement was gonna give him the green light to talk about everything that they did. And the thing is that they really tricked him, because now that he spoke about Diddy and the $1 million check, the investigator Greg Kading is gonna come back and say, hold on, wait a minute, you left that part out of the proffer agreement. You didn't tell us about the $1 million check and Diddy and all these name dropping that he was starting to do right now, right? And talking about how he passed the strap back to this dude. The story that he was relaying was from the proffer agreement story. So they said, we need you to come back into court and testify what you said in the proffer agreement, including the stuff about the $1 million and passing the strap to the back, because now that means it's got a tie to P. Diddy because of the $1 million, and they already know what they know from Von Zip. That's the thing, is that they found his stash, so it could be anything up in there. And basically this is causing everybody to basically look at it like something is going to happen very, very soon. So y'all need to stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna be back with the breaking news updates.